Welcome back to Cigar Time, the world's greatest TV cigar time show.
So,
Ah, well.
I'm laughing at something Rob said.
And, oh boy.
Well, you know what? Stop.
We are very fortunate to be joined this week by Uncle Max,
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Uncle
who's
Max.
pinch hitting for Paul, who is literally out in the fields. So, I mean, we will have Uncle Max for a while.
Hi, Maxie.
Hi, Robbie.
Is everybody rejoined? Can we commence with the show?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, good.
I have
Okay.
to talk about Scott Small.
I was getting to that.
Damn,
We want to send a
line.
shout out and a very happy birthday to Scott's mom.
Come on,
Happy
happy
birthday.
Hey,
We were going to
Mrs.
sing,
Scott's
but we
mom.
want people to stay.
And to all the moms out there, enjoy your birthdays whenever they may fall on.
Or dads.
I want to start the show with a little brief discussion about our rating system. Some people have queried us about how we do things and why so many ratings fall between 4.5 and 5. Well, if you go back and look at the earlier shows and even go back to our radio days, you'll find that we've had a number of ratings that were below 4.5. But our theme has always been, we smoke them so you don't have to. Meaning, in the premium cigar side of the business, there's a lot of good cigars, and there are some very value bargain cigars, which may not quite live up to the taste and strength profile that a lot of you like, but may address a lower price point for when you're like mowing your lawn or just in plain
Walking
case,
your dog.
walking the dog, or frankly, not
Playing
everybody's
golf.
not everybody's rich like these couple guys, and
Exactly.
you know you need to, like me, save a few bucks and buy value cigars. So we try to rate the mainstream cigars, the cigars that you're likely to find on your dealer's shelf. And as always, we ask you to support the brick and mortar or main street retailers. They can use the business. They're the people that in the wintertime you use their lounges. And we like you to shop at our 9 stores, but we also like you to go anywhere where you can enjoy yourself, have a good time, and smoke a premium cigar. So I hope that explains the ratings. And did I miss anything that anybody
Where's
liked?
online stores? For maybe new people that tuned in, new viewers.
Well, at this time, the stores are right below them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow,
look at that.
See?
Oh, so we're not saying them anymore?
Well, we can say,
can.
but a visual.
But you have to do it without doing this.
Suppose somebody's hard of
I
hearing.
never did that.
If somebody's watching who's hard of hearing, the closed captioning and the Chiron will capture where all the stores
Okay,
are.
there you go.
How's that?
Wow.
One thing I wanted to add to the ratings is I close with life's too short to smoke cheap cigars. Notice I don't say inexpensive cigars.
That's true.
Cheap cigars. There is a difference.
That's
Oh,
true.
also, much like red wine especially, cigar smoking is quite subjective. I know
Very.
as a younger man, I enjoy the fuller body, heavy back of the tongue, tasty cigars. As I've aged, I kind of moving back to the medium to even slightly lighter cigars. So your palate even evolves over the ages. Now, frankly, that doesn't mean after 50 some years of smoking that I can't smoke a full flavor, full strength cigar and discern the quality and the taste. It may not be to my liking, but I can tell if it's a decent cigar and worthy of a decent rating, as are most of the panelists well, I'd say all the panelists, with the exception of maybe nobody.
Here's the thing. With
I'm surprised
full
mine didn't
flavored.
come out of your
Well, I was
mouth.
going to say, Rob.
I know you were.
Why would anybody everybody says they're not everybody describes their cigars as being full of flavor. Like, why would you want a cigar that didn't have flavor? I never
You'd be
quite
surprised.
understood that.
because there are people I have found that want something to smoke. They don't want to have to think about it. They don't want to have to contemplate it. They want it to taste the same all the time.
But you can do that with lots of flavor. Why would
But-
you not want flavor? I mean,
Well, I'll give you a
it's like saying I like to have fun.
Well, no, I'll give you an answer to that. Suppose you took a really good cigar, and this exists. If you took a really good cigar and you filled it up with a flavor that was pleasant, like a vanilla or a cherry, that has great taste. Think about it. So not everybody smokes for that flavor, because if people smoked solely for flavor, you would sell nothing but vanilla, cherry, pineapple, what am I missing? Rum. There'd be a lot of more flavored cigars.
To each their own, I guess.
I-
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
I know a lot of people who don't want to have fun. Who don't like to have fun.
What, a masochist?
And plus, fun is that's a subjective thing too.
Yeah, but liking it isn't.
No, yeah, I know people who don't
By
like that
definition,
fun.
by definition, fun. You
Wait
have
a
to
minute.
like it.
I
have
think
to
full
have fun.
flavored
It's fun.
means like more complexity, more just like when you talk about cherry vanilla, that's just one flavor. I think full flavor means a bunch of flavors, a plethora of flavors.
Oh,
That
now,
could
you know
be
what? That's
what
actually a
full
pretty good
flavored
explanation.
means.
Actually, I like that. That's
Thank
better
you.
than Mr. 50 years in the industry.
Yeah, 7 years in the business, people. Thank you.
So much for the old man in the sea.
Yeah.
Although I'm not the old man today.
Oh, I'm loving Scott
Methuselah
today.
down there.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
shouldn't say it like that.
I forgot. Why are we here
Oh, we're
again?
here to smoke
Oh,
a
we're
cigar.
here.
Oh, we're here to smoke cigars. Good. It's about time, too.
Yeah.
Tia will tell us about our cigar for today.
Thank you.
Yes, our cigar today is the Diamond Crown Maximus. The wrapper is an Ecuadorian El Bajo sun-grown. We haven't heard that one before.
A Bajo.
It actually comes from the Olivas family farm in the I want to say, yeah, never. Anyway, I can't get it out. Anyway,
What was that?
I don't know.
I was never mind. Anyway,
I lost it at Old
the
McDonald's
sizes
farm.
are a Bellicoso Presidente, Pyramid, Churchill, Toro, and Robusto. And the flavor profile are hints of spice and nuts. Now I just want to talk about the Diamond Crown Maximus for a second. It's actually taking the Diamond Crown, which is just the regular one, to the next level. It's top shelf premium, bold, here we go, full of flavor.
Right.
It's chock full of satisfying flavors and it's luxuriously smooth from the start to the finish. So this should really be a nice
Luxuriously smooth.
luxuriously.
Where'd you read
Yeah,
that?
it's hard to get
And
that
who,
out.
and who
Where'd
makes,
you
where
read
do we
that?
get this?
What,
cigar?
luxuriously?
Yeah.
That's my word. I picked up out the dictionary.
And who do we
Really?
get this from?
Really?
What's the
Ooh.
company?
We get this from a
J.C. Newman. Yeah, I know that. And it's
Really?
J.C. Newman month.
Yes, it is.
Do you
It
want
is
to say
J.C.
anything
Newman
about
month.
that, Scott?
I
He
think
keeps
we
saying
should.
really over
J.C.
here.
Newman.
We only have a week left of the month.
It's a week
Well,
left.
still
If you
good
buy
to-
any 4 J.C. Newman cigars, as long as we have gift certificates left, you get a gift certificate to their Connoisseurs Club, which entitles you to a whole bunch of stuff, but most importantly, 4 more premium cigars and a T-shirt. We also have events coming up this week in Phoenixville this Wednesday, or tomorrow, from 1 to 4, and in Freehold Friday from whatever time Paul feels like doing it.
And these events are,
The events are with Diamond Crown and Brickhouse. If you buy any 4 Brickhouse cigars, you get a a beer mug.
Oh, it tastes
If you
good.
buy a box, you get a tailgating chair plus the beer mug.
tailgating chairs are quite
Yeah,
nice.
they're pretty cool.
They
Yeah,
are
What
pretty
is
cool,
that?
yeah.
And you can also be entered.
They're out front.
They're those like a director's kind of
Yeah,
chair.
Well, no, nothing like a director's chair.
Oh,
It's a
whatever.
tailgating chair.
It's also if you buy any 3 Diamond Crown cigars, which is the Diamond Crown, the Maximus, and the Julius Caesar, you get a coffee mug. If you buy a box, you get a coffee mug and an ashtray. And if you buy any 3 Diamond Crown, you get entered to win a trip to Tampa to visit the Newman
That's
factory.
what I
Yes.
want, that
Which
trip.
is fully paid for, airfare, everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we will have
That's a
it.
fun trip, too.
And one thing I want to clarify, because I think this was confusing, is we have 4 trips to give away, just our stores.
Yeah.
This isn't one of those like 4
Yeah, you're not
trips
competing.
Right.
among
This is
the
us.
entire
It's not a
nation.
national
This is
thing.
Oh,
just
yeah.
us.
All
Right.
9 stores.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. So your odds are pretty good of winning.
Yeah, yeah,
Cool.
So that's all. That's for the rest of the month.
that's cool. That's it, huh?
And
Thank you
July
for that.
4th is coming up, so come on out.
Yeah,
grab
it's on
some
the
cigars
4th this year.
to
That's right.
Celebrate.
I think it's on
Yes.
July
Is
4th
it?
this year.
This year it's on the 4th?
Is it really on the
Nice.
4th? Cool.
Skip the 5th and
I think
enjoy
I
the
work.
4th.
I told you I once had a meeting with the mayor, and he said, "When's the 4th of July next year?"
Yeah. Really?
Right after the 3rd. I want to clarify one thing that Tia said. The some of this tobacco comes, she said, the Oliva,
The Oliva
farm.
farm. I was gonna say that,
That's
too.
Anglo Oliva, not
Jose.
Oliva, the cigar manufacturer.
Right, it's the
So,
growers.
so this is the grower Oliva, which is, they grow tobacco for a lot of companies you buy their
Yeah,
cigars from.
absolutely.
I just wanted not to be any confusion on that, because we also do a very good job with Oliva, the cigar manufacturer as well.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, just wanted to clarify that. At this part of the program, we're going to bring in Uncle Max to talk about the pairing of wines and liqueurs and whatever else he wants to pair it with. Everything but a pair.
Food.
So,
As it pertains to this cigar specifically, or
Or like
in
after
general?
meal?
Well,
This cigar
This cigar.
specifically.
oh, this cigar
Okay, yeah,
specific-
And then we'll pelt
This
them with
cigar
questions
specifically.
and then we'll
Okay.
pepper you with questions.
Right.
about pairing.
I like pepper.
That's fine.
The Diamond Crown Maximus, as already been discussed, is a full-bodied, full-flavored cigar with hints of spice and nuts. My suggestion for wine would be a very nice Chardonnay or a Merlot. I think that stands up very nicely to that.
Can I ask a question?
I usually don't think of Chardonnay and Merlot in the same breath.
No, but they're two different.
Well, I know
They
that.
both got a little spicy
But
to
they
them.
both, to me, they both are a little oaky, a little spicy.
So the Chardonnay has enough acidic. Okay.
From any
So you
particular
would want-
country? From any particular country?
Probably France.
No.
France.
No, I think, I'm not going to get into that part of it
Okay.
right now.
Italy's fine.
Well, you think because of the spices match up, you think
To
that
me,
was
they do.
okay?
To me, they
'Cause
do.
I've never been good with pairing liquors and
Now, for
I'm a diet soda kind of guy.
Yeah, what do you drink?
Mountain Dew.
Sprite or Dr.
Diet
Pepper?
Coke.
He pairs his Diet Coke with a Dutch Master.
Oh, please.
Nice
He
cute.
went there.
The,
Could have gave him a Garcia Vega. That'd been a
now,
little bit better.
I like for the Scotch drinkers out there, I think very peaty, very heavy, Islay Scotch works very nicely with this cigar. For a rum, I would go to a dark rum rather than the light. And for whiskey, non-Scotch, anything coming out of Tennessee will work quite nicely.
How about bourbon?
That's coming out of Tennessee.
Does all bourbon come out of Tennessee?
No, but
I didn't think so.
The good one does.
the good one does.
Yeah, that's right.
How about beer?
Beer, I like maybe a double or a triple. I think you need something a little stronger to stand up to
What
a
does that
cigar
mean?
like this.
A double or a triple? I'm not a
Anything
beer
that's
person.
anything that's in the 7.5% to 9% alcohol range.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
A darker, a porter, a lager.
There aren't many lagers that heavy, but you might find some porters, some Belgian style doubles or triples, things like Omegang, some of the Sam Adams heavier beers will work nicely with that. I would stay away from some of the more generic lighter beers that are popular. I don't think that gives you the flavor that to match with the cigar.
How would this go with like an elderberry wine?
I'm not sure, having never tried that, thank you. But a nice liqueur, whether it be something like a amaretto or a Sambuca. Irish
Sambuca?
cream?
Thinking Sambuca.
There's
Yeah.
I have
What about a
With,
cognac?
with the coffee beans
It's got to be 3 coffee beans.
in the Sambuca.
Has to be an odd number.
Dark or white?
White.
White. Dark is terrible.
Yeah.
On the other hand,
No.
Ouzo is really good
Oh,
with
ooh,
Yes.
that's from Greece. That I know.
Yes.
I'd probably pair this with probably a Deer Park.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not an Aquafina fan, so
Honestly.
something like
I
that.
like Aquafina.
How about Perrier?
All right. Perrier?
No, French.
No, I
How
would
about
do the
Pellegrino?
How about-
Pellegrino. I would.
about-
actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
How about Chateau Deer
Sparkling
Path?
water.
Nice boxed wine.
Okay.
Hey,
don't knock box wine.
Don't
What about
knock box
cognac?
wines
No
unless you've had
cognac?
them. Just some of them are really good.
There's some supermarkets in Jersey that sell vodka and gin in boxes.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Where
Not in
are they?
Pennsylvania.
Wait, where are they?
I don't drink for the most part.
I know a
so
chain that sells them.
That's why I pair it with a
Or
Diet
jugs,
Coke.
plastic jugs.
Say that again?
That's why I pair everything with like a Diet Coke or an Aquafina or
Yeah.
Deer Park.
Now, do you pair it? Does the caffeine matter? Do you get the Diet Coke without caffeine or Diet Coke with
Oh no,
caffeine?
with caffeine.
I think this has gone about 10 minutes too long.
I think
Or
so.
coffee.
Yeah.
Everything
Coffee's
goes-
always good.
Coffee's always good with
No,
a
it's
cigar. Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
No coffee.
It is.
Yeah, I agree,
Speaking of
Rob.
which.
No coffee.
No coffee.
Well, I hate to tell you
kills
this.
the flavor,
In
don't
Cuba,
you
most cigars are smoked that are smoked at outdoor cafes are smoked with espresso, which is
Yeah, now espresso's a different
Espresso's
story.
different.
That's a different
Or
story.
Cuban coffee, which you can drink with a fork and knife.
right. Well, not quite, but it's close.
Yeah.
I love espresso. It's good
Generally,
stuff.
if you were to generally speaking about pairing, I mean, what is there a rule of thumb that somebody can Can I mean
Again, it's
a mild?
subjective. It's very
It's-
subjective.
Wouldn't it be
It
preference?
is, but I think the more variety you have in the cigars you smoke, the better you are at gauging what works for you.
Yeah, you wouldn't take a very light, mild cigar and
And-
pair it with like a Merlot or something like that.
No.
With this, I would do a Riesling because I like sweet, and it has the spice and nuts, so I would need something to balance that. So I would go something sweet, which would be a Riesling. That's just my preference.
Okay.
Rieslings are good.
Yeah, Riesling's
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
they are. On the other hand, an ice wine would work nicely also.
Have you ever had
Ice wine?
Ice wine.
Have you ever
Ice
had
wine. I guess it's from Iceland.
that? No. They freeze the grapes and then
No,
press them.
no.
The why?
They allow the grapes to get cold,
Right.
Very
and
cold.
that concentrates the sugar, and then they
Yeah.
press it, and it makes for a very nice.
I've never heard of that.
It's very I've had it.
Ice wine.
A
Very
lot
good.
of good. The
hear
northern,
that?
No, I never heard of it.
Yeah.
northern New York, Canada, and there's some in France.
There's actually one over in Kennett Square that does
Yes.
that.
But
you buy ice wine in Pennsylvania?
yes,
Oh. Yeah, you
Very
learn,
good.
You learn something every day
Wow,
here.
nice.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah, we'll have to do that now.
Speaking of impressed, I think we ought to go around and talk about our Diamond Crown Maximus.
Works
Maxie,
for
were
me.
you done?
yes.
Okay.
Oh, we can always come back to Max. Max is a font of all information.
He's a font anyway.
Font.
Garamond.
Why don't you go first?
Why don't I go first?
You go first.
Well, I got to show my prejudice here. I give this cigar a 5. I love this.
We're not
cigar.
rating
We're not
it yet.
rating
We're
it
just
yet.
talking about it.
Oh, I just love.
You can tell he hasn't been on the show for a while.
Wow, I love this cigar. I like this.
Well, that
I
was
like
pretty
everything
obvious
about
by
it.
your previous comment.
I like everything about it.
Yeah, what do you think he's going to say? He hates it?
I love the flavor.
I know why Tia's going last. She has to expand on the band.
Yeah.
I was going to expand on
I'm sure you were.
God,
So
don't
we get
think
it that
alike?
you really like
Yes.
the cigar, and you like it because of what?
I love the flavor. I love the. To me, it's got all kinds of interesting tastes in my palate, and I think it's a great cigar.
Wow. Scott?
I think it's a very good cigar. I agree with the taste profile. I'm getting the spice, the nuts. I think I'm picking up a little bit of leather.
A little dry,
I
dry hint there, yeah.
just a little bit. It is a drier cigar.
It is.
I mean it may sound bad, but it's not.
It's not, yeah.
Yeah, I mean the flavors are there. I think I'd go with a medium, like somewhere between medium and full, but closer to the medium side.
Yeah, I would
I'd
agree
stay
with that.
medium.
Because I guess it does have that little bit of spice that maybe
Right.
kicks it up a little bit.
Right.
A little peppery too, like a black pepper, I think.
Something's there.
Something's there.
Something's there.
Right.
All right, thank
Really?
you.
I agree to an extent with Scott. I don't get the pepper at all. It is a drier cigar. It's very nice. I like it a lot. It sort of burns the back of my mouth a little bit. I'm getting more of a tree bark taste to it. Yeah, I do get the spice, and I do get a hint of nuts, but I'm getting more of a barky taste out of this.
I knew you were going to do
I knew he
that.
was going to do that. Too. As soon as I said it,
I
too.
didn't even look at
As soon as
it.
I said it, I knew Scott was going to bark.
It's so predictable.
So,
Is
you
that
gonna
maple or oak or
no, just
redwood?
Just
Come
tree
on,
bark.
Come on.
all of them.
Balsa.
But no, that's what I'm getting. And as you said, it is a drier cigar.
Yeah.
It absolutely
It is
is.
definitely
But
drier.
it's very nice.
See?
Well, I agree with everybody. I do taste the spice and the nuts. Almost kind of like a nutmeggy type spice to it. I think the construction is great. We didn't really talk about that. I love the way the wrapper looks. It's really beautiful. I think it's really light on the palate. I don't think it's too heavy on my tongue. Like, it's actually really nice. You know, it's settling nice. I'm not getting too much of anything, at one time. It's just like an even taste on my palate, which is really refreshing. I like that. And the band is gorgeous, especially the box. I mean, look at the box, look at the band. Just makes you want to pick it up and buy it, right?
It is
I hope so.
It is
It
one of
does. It really does. It's like, what's this cigar all about?
And if
Yeah,
you buy
and-
three,
Yeah,
Oh, you buy three, you get what?
A mug.
A
get a
mug.
coffee mug and enter to win a
I thought
trip
it was a
to
beer
Florida.
mug.
Do you get the
Not
mug?
brick
You
house.
get the
Not a
mug
brick
right
house.
away, right? Get the mug right.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
Actually,
just
the
a
mugs
gratification.
look just like this, except
They're blue.
It's blue.
They're blue.
blue with
It
a
says
diamond crown on it.
Just like that.
But it's shaped just like that. That's the kind of mug it
Yeah.
is.
As for me, I find it a very delightful, sort of dry. I don't get a lot of spice. I get a little on the front of the tongue. I get to me, this is medium. I don't think it's full.
Yeah, I don't think it's full at all.
Definitely not light. This is a super premium cigar. This is not everybody's everyday smoke.
This is a treat yourself.
Yeah, but you're right, but you don't want to scare people away. I mean, it's $11
It's
cigar.
I was about to say, what's
it's a
the price on it?
celebratory
It's a
cigar.
celebratory
Yeah.
cigar.
It's a treat
Celebratory cigar,
yourself.
Max. There you go.
To treat
And-
yourself.
For some of us who celebrate life every day, then it could be an everyday cigar. But
It's only 15 in a box, so it's box affordable.
Yeah, it is affordable, and again, it's on a little higher side of the norm. But again, sometimes you have to, like in a case of a good wine or a good scotch or something, you have to pay up to the bar. So I enjoy the cigar. Now I think we can rate the cigar.
John, what would you rate it?
What would you rate, John?
Oh, 6.
The scale is 0 to 5.
Oh, in that case, it's a 5.
Wow.
Wow.
You were the first what is it,
Regular panelist.
Tim is the only one who gave somebody a 5, but he actually works for the
Company.
cigar company, so.
I think
love.
somebody else gave
No,
that.
I don't think so.
No, I
Somebody
don't
gave
think so.
another company cigar a 5.
Yeah,
We've only
don't
given
think
out
so.
1 5.
wow.
I don't think so.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Scott?
I have to go
Very
back
good
and watch
cigar. I'd go with a 4.5.
4.5.
That's a
Kind of
solid
surprising.
Why?
T?
Because of my ash, look at that. I mean, that's just beautiful.
That's a
I'm
beautiful
it. Going a
with-
little to the right,
I'm-
though.
Yeah, it's gonna fall soon. it looks like a.
It dresses to the right.
Leaning to the-
Anyway, I say a 4.8. I'm gonna go 4.8 because of the ash. I'm loving that part. You know.
Wow.
Get a picture of that too, Rob.
Later.
Rob?
Ash.
I give this a 4.75. I was going to go a little higher, but the price, but
Makes you bring it down. a little
4.75. It's a very, very good cigar.
bit. It's so tasty.
Hard to add much to this. It's a great cigar. And just so I can do the math easier, I'm going to give it a 4.60, which makes it a 4.75 altogether.
Because of Max.
Because of Max.
The Russian judge just
Yeah.
threw the curve off.
Yeah.
He walked out.
Well, it's a great cigar. There's no
Yeah, it really
question,
is.
no ifs, ands, or buts. Those of you who like a medium to slightly higher medium are going to be very impressed with the cigar.
Absolutely.
It's not found everywhere, but, you know, obviously we have them in all 9 of our stores, and we hope, you know, you'll patronize us, but wherever you live, patronize your local brick and mortar dealer. And
We have these in all 9 stores, you said?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You haven't been there for a little bit.
go ahead and
Just making sure.
Yeah, we did. We sent some. We made sure.
Okay.
you have them.
Because of the promotion, we
Okay.
made sure.
All right.
They're in
yeah.
Reading, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have them.
They're definitely in Reading. So
They're everywhere. Everybody has them.
Scott,
Everybody's got
Yeah.
it.
why don't you tell, since we have a little bit of time left, why don't you tell everybody about our upcoming events past June 24th?
Past
I know you
June
mentioned
24th.
them earlier, but maybe go into it a little
Well,
more in
this
depth.
tomorrow is in Phoenixville from 1 to 4. It's the Brick House. Actually, it's a combination of Brick House and Diamond Crown.
Cool.
If you buy any 4 Brick House, you get a beer mug. If you buy a box of Brick House, you get a beer mug, and you also get a tailgate chair, and entered to win a beautiful leather chair. With the
Yeah.
Diamond Crown, if you buy any 3, you get a beer mug, and if you buy a box, you get a beer mug and an ashtray, and entered to win a trip to Florida with the Newmans.
Coffee mug.
Yeah, coffee mug.
Did I say beer mug again?
You
Coffee
did.
mug with the Diamond Crown, I'm sorry. And then same thing, it's freehold on Friday, and pay attention to your email. We'll let you know exactly what time, because it's still up in the air.
Now, I want to add, those of you who do go into our stores, thank you. But what you'll see now is Uncle Max has been busy with his little elves.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Max Packs.
Making up Max Packs galore.
Yeah.
And a lot of great super savers. And watch your emails and watch for the displays in the stores, because Max and the team are cranking them up.
Yes, we are. And look for something very special coming up for the 4th of July.
Ooh.
Really?
Absolutely.
Ooh, now I'm getting excited.
Does it have a fuse?
Oh, it might.
Oh, wow.
It's going to blow the heads of the store off the map.
Wow.
Do you know about this?
No,
Did you okay this?
probably not.
Probably not.
But, you
It's
know,
a
he,
special
Well,
surprise.
He does what he wants.
Yeah, let other people start making
Max
executive
dances to a
decisions.
different drummer.
He does.
Absolutely.
I just don't know if it's Shaughnessy, Rich, or Krupa. That different drummer.
Krupa.
Krupa, my man, pots and pans. I'm with you. Although I did like Buddy.
You ever see that diagram? I was doing some research on, tasting and the different areas of the tongue, like you've got salty and sweet.
Yeah.
I was actually going to do a diagram of that and bring it on the show. Just
Oh, cool.
Seriously, no, there's diagrams you can
that'd
get
be
to
cool.
show people about it. But I was reading further, and did you know that that's actually some scientists have looked into this, and it's actually not true. Like
Yeah.
it's not. You don't only feel salty on. I think it's on the sides, sweet on the tip,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the unagi in the middle. So I didn't do it, but you get there's more concentration of those type of taste buds in certain areas, but you'll get the sweet taste throughout your entire tongue, the salty, the bitter, the unagi or the savory. I thought
Did you
that was-
find out how long taste buds last?
No.
11 days.
Really?
That's all they last.
Wow.
Then they change.
You know what? How does that tie into our flavor wheel, which is in every one of our stores? Explain how they can use that.
Well, what the flavor wheel does is I wish I had a diagram of it, but in each store we have a wheel, and it's color coded. So you've got, let me try to explain this. We have your basic flavors like earthy, woody, floral, and then in each one of those flavors is broken out to other. Like within floral, it's citrusy or I can't think of anything else that's in that specific one. But creamy, you get butter, toffee, cocoa, chocolate, coffee. And the reason we did this is we also have shelf talkers that explains the different nuances of various cigars. And on each one of those shelf talkers there are little dot colors that tie back into, like red is for creamy or cocoa. So if you look at the flavor wheel, you can say, oh, I would love to try a cigar that is buttery with a little bit of grassy flavor and spicy. And then you take those colors for each one of those flavors, and you can walk through the humidor and find a shelf talker that has those same colors. So it actually helps you. It does two things. One, it helps you find a cigar that you think you would like, and it helps you identify the flavors.
Yeah, learn more about it.
Yeah.
Cool.
And they're in every store.
I also want to point out, in each one of our 9 stores, there are very knowledgeable,
Yes.
very friendly people that will help make your experience as good as it can be made. So we're running out of time again. As
It's true.
always, this show goes by so fast.
Very quickly.
We want to thank you for watching, and I'll let everybody send their personal goodbyes.
Drive safely, be well, and remember, it's just another beautiful day in paradise.
I missed
I missed
that.
that.
Life's too
Right?
short to
I
smoke
missed
cheap
that.
cigars. Happy birthday, Mom.
Smoke sweet. Bye-bye for now.
Ciao for now, everybody.
On behalf of Cigar Cigars and Cigar Time, we thank you very much for viewing our program, and spread the gospel, and we'll see you next week. So long.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.